And did that make you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
But priests have to choose to be priests. Mages don't have that option.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty. And there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
Certainly won't be easy to live that way.
You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden, or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice.
Okay. Excuse me. We've taken care of speaking with our companions, especially Wynne, and we're caught up on all the different conversations that we're supposed to have with her. It's kind of actually a common thing that happens inevitably for whichever party member is last, is that they tend to have, well, on the one hand, we tend to have a whole lot of gifts that we can have to give them, and then on the other hand, that means that you have to spend longer than usual getting through all the different dialogue options. Combine that with the fact that Wynne does like to lecture and talk to begin with, and so ends up being a little long. So if the conversations with Wynne felt a bit long-winded, ha ha ha, sorry. It was just kind of the combination of all those different factors. And her story is not over. We will see that there's more to find out about Wynne. For now, we have now recruited the mages to our cause, so let's speak with Emissary Pether.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Is it tranquil? So the two of them will work together?
The sincerity of your cause has drawn them together under a common banner. It would not have happened otherwise.
Interesting. Now, for game purposes, though, it actually doesn't make any difference that the mages and Templars have both declared their allegiance to us. You can only have one kind of army or another. If you choose to destroy the circle, then you will have an army of Templars at the very end of the game. If you save the circle, even though it says that the two factions of the Templars and the mages are working together, it still means that it will be mages that we will call upon at the very end. You won't see any Templars. Which is kind of a shame. You know, I think if you work towards reconciling the two of them together, I think it'd be kind of fun to see them fighting side by side, but oh well. Okay, back to Redcliffe we go. And we're going to be performing the exorcism ritual, so it's probably best to have as many mages around as possible.
Indeed. Yes.
So we take Morgan and Wynne and ourselves, and one person left. Let's go with Alistair.
Yes. This should be easy enough.
So it's pretty much routine. nowadays. We got waylaid by Darkspawn. The Blight is moving further and further north. So even up here around Lake Calenhad now, it's getting pretty dire. Haven't used Morgan or Alistair for a little bit, and so they have some leveling to do. Let's get that done. There we go. Okay, Morgan gets to get a second specialization. Probably Blood Mage would be the most appropriate for her. It guarantees power, and that's something that she always tends to seek after. For some more combat. Get her up in Blood Mage skills. We can now increase her Shapeshifter skills and make her give her the last in the standard mage tree. And for Alistair, and he is not now at level 14, so he gets a second specialization. I think it's appropriate to make him a champion as well as a Templar. It'll allow him to give some nice bonuses to all the allies that surround him, which fits his personality well, I think. Alright, some nice gold. Now let's continue on our way.
I fell.
Yes you did. Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Well, the fight is over, if that's what you mean.
No, I thought I was. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay. Something's up with Wynne. I wonder if she's sick or something. There's not much we can do right now. Let's continue back to Redcliffe Castle. Alright, looks like everyone has gathered. So let's speak with Tegan to see how things are going.
The mages are waiting to start the ritual.
Oh, okay. I guess we need to speak with Irving then.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
So only one person can go through in this ritual.
Yes, we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
Alright. Do you have any last-minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. I assume you are going into the Fade. Or did you have someone else in mind?
Actually, Jawan is going into the Fade.
What? Me? Are you sure?
Loose a blood mage into the Fade to meet a demon? What if he takes control of it?
This is Jawan's chance to redeem himself. He said he's wanted to this whole time.
You trust too much and too quickly, but I shall do as you ask.
I'll do my best. I promise.